everybody. Can't say welcome back because it is our very first episode of The Real Ones. Obviously, these are the members of my channel. Thank you guys for being members. And guys, thank you all for being here. We're going to get started to see who is in the chat first. And then once we get started, we will introduce everybody that's on the panel right now. So first, let's see who's in here. We got Uncarded. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Babo in the house. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got TK on the panel. How are you, my friend? We have Joker J. No silly. These are the real ones. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got some yike. Let's get some yike.
Yike.
Yay.
Let's see. I forgot my banner. Where's the banner? Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see who else is in here. Let's see. We got Chris. We have. Let's see. We got Babo. We got Brad in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. That I'm real. Oh my God. We got Anthony in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. No way.
He wants to be down with the real ones.
No way. My friend, look at you. That is awesome. Anthony, thank you so much. Look at that. Let me know, Anthony, if you can make it right now. I'll send you the link and you could join us. That would be sick.
That's it.
So let me know, Anthony, if you're available to stream with us real quickly. We have Irish. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. First Sunday stream as well, guys. I've never streamed on a Sunday either. My dudes, good to see you. Good to see you. You should be here too, Joker.
Yeah, man. Where you at, Joker? Yo, where Cobra at, man?
I don't know what you're doing, Joker. Nefty in the house, also on the panel. He said, "Don't sell out, Fabs." Oh my God! Here, you deserve this one. You deserve this one for that. For that comment, this is what you get.
How dare you?
Did I earn my strike? Let me know. Let me know if you want to jump on. I'll send you the text me your message me your phone number and then I'll add you right away.
Put your lipstick on.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, no problem. Next time. But message me anyway. I need your phone number.
Oh.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get started. Let me pull up the. All right, here we go. So, all right. First of all, guys, like I said, we are going to introduce ourselves. So first, let's start with Nefty since you're right next to me. Nefty, let them know, who you are, how long you've been collecting, what is your favorite line of collecting, how you started, what was the line that you started collecting in the beginning, if you remember, obviously.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, everyone? And Fabs, thank you for doing this for the community and all. I started back in 2019, so I'm a rookie collector right when I retired from my job, NYPD. My detectives gave me my first Hot Toys. They gave me the Hulk Buster, Lux version Hulk Buster. Now at this point, I knew nothing of Hot Toys, and I was enamored. So they set me up. They basically told me we were hunting men and women. Now you can hunt for figures. And sure enough, I took the mantle. My first figure that I actually bought was the Maul, the Han Solo Maul. That took me
nice
by storm, and I was amazed. So I wind up getting into in right around 2019. Then COVID hits. Everybody is on, and the floodgates open, and everybody starts collecting. I stick mostly with it's basically everything. I do Star Wars, I do Marvels, I do DC, I do video games, and then my next category is movies and TV shows. For example, like The
Mandalorian.
No. I put that in the category of Star Wars, but I'll do things like Game of Thrones. I'll put Back to the Future,
Gotcha.
Ghostbusters, and yeah. So once I got it, I started learning about Hot Toys through YouTube. You know, listening to you, Fabs, and many others that were in the game. You know, still rookie to this. I can't say that I hit a lot of pitfalls because I except for the Jazz Inc. thing, you bust my chops. But I do definitely, you know, understand that, you know, you collect what you want, what you have connection with, and that's basically how I do it. And luckily I have the space for it. And like you guys already know, I've been waiting for this Magic case to get the game started. But obviously, I'm going to need more Magic case because I'm definitely not
Collection
stopping
grows.
collecting.
Now,
Yeah. Collection goes.
what about what was the first line that you started with? Like even like your very, very first thing.
So the very first thing I started with the Avengers. After I got my Darth Maul that I loved it, and having already the Hulkbuster, I started with the Avengers. I didn't do too much back ordering. So for example, I am looking to collect the 7 Iron Mans, right? So obviously I got the one that just released. I have the 2 on order. I have the 3 on order. I got the 4. I have the 5 and the 7.
All die.
All diecast. And that's why I know many moons ago I had mentioned to you, what do you think about ever them releasing the Hall of Armor, which I'm looking at now because I see Pop Collectible has the 4. And it's obviously for me to do some work on it because I've seen the reviews that the old Hall of Armor has a lot of faults. But in this day and age of LEDs and,
Right.
you know, looking around the circuits, I'll probably do some type of modification on it. But I'm holding still. I'm just trying to see, you know, hopefully they'll pop up. But you mentioned,
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it because again,
pastels.
yeah, nothing from Iron Man 3, you know, especially something like that. You know, how would they even why would they even want to do something like that? You know what I mean? At this point, you know, it's been so many years since those movies. And again, because they didn't even do that well in the beginning, I don't think they will ever do it.
Yeah.
One more thing, Nefty. What state are you from? Just so everybody knows.
I'm in New York. I'm in Hudson Valley, Orange County, New York. I'm in the town of Walker, which is about 1 hour from the city. Again, in this community is a commuter community. There's a lot of police officers, firefighters. We all work in the city and come back to peace and sanity.
That's what I'm looking to get into. I got to get out the Bronx, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I left in 2006, so I've been up here 18 years. And like I said, I stretch my hand out. I'm talking to a cop, a firefighter, a nurse. You know, it's a commuter community. Everybody commutes to the city because that's where the money is at. And then everybody comes back upstate.
No, it's true. All right, next. Thank you for that, Nefty. So next we got Rob. Rob.
Yes, sir.
So same question for you. How long have you been in the game? You know, what state are you from? What was your first line collecting? What is your favorite line that you collect?
Okay, well, I'm from Bronx, New York, born and raised.
Oh!
I've actually been only Star Wars since '77. The Hot Toy game, I'm gonna say it was the pandemic and the lockdown. At the time I lived alone. My fiance was staying away. Everybody was on lockdown, and I just came across a video one day on YouTube. It said my Hot Toy collection. The banner caught my attention. Woke up the next day and I went shopping. And I'm not turning back, man. Like for me, collecting kind of died out. I think it was probably when Disney bought it. When they bought Star Wars, the products they were putting out just was not appealing. And I just lost everything, man. Like I just lost all my interest. Black Series came out, kind of revived it a little bit, but I was just getting sick and tired of remolds and just nonsense with the figures. And I was pretty much out of collecting for a while until 2020. And I'm glad I got back into it. This is something that I've been hoping for like my whole life. Something that it's a true adult collection.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not this $20, $30 repaint, remold nonsense crap that they're giving us, man. Like, I'm good, man. Like, As for all these people that came into the collecting game, like I'm not one of them because I didn't bail out when the pandemic checks didn't start coming because I was not that good. I had to keep my ass had to keep getting up at 5 o'clock and going to work every day. I wasn't getting new checks
God
staying
bless.
home. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
My ass had to go work through a whole nine, man. I will say this: I did see the change in the game, and I'm gonna say it's these Black Series collectors that came in. They thought that this is where they were going to go. They became overwhelmed,
Too much, yeah.
and they didn't realize, like, if you listen, this is high-end collectibles.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not something you go to, big bad toy store and just drop a quick $40 on a pre-order, or go down the block and you see something in your store real quick, even though there's no more toy stores. But this is a high-end collectible game. You fooled yourself. And now what they're doing is they're actually they're devaluing our lines. They're devaluating our collectibles.
Yes, big time. Big time.
You know what I'm saying?
And the worst
How
is they
dare
complain.
you tell me you want to give me 150 for a figure I spent 270 on? It's waitlisted, sold out or something, but you want it on a discount price? So, dude, save your money and go back into your little Black Series and all of that, man, and go drop that. Go fill Big Willie status and drop $300 and get like 40 figures. You know what I'm saying? But leave us alone.
Oh man.
Oh,
Rob,
man.
what was the first line? What was the very first line that if you remember, like the first thing that you got into, like hardcore?
For me, it was always been Star Wars, man. Like since 70s.
But like so Kenner
Star Wars
stuff, or
7.
like even before that?
Yeah, the Kenner line since 77 when they first started.
Wow.
Then it went into I stopped because it was there was nothing left to collect. Then in 93, my son was born, and
He said there was nothing left to collect.
yeah, there wasn't. Yeah.
Power the force crap.
When that came out, my son was young, and
Garbage.
I think my son was like 3. I went to my mother's to go pick him up after work, and she was like, "Oh, he's in the room playing with his toys." When I walk in the room, it wasn't his toys. It was actually my 12-inch vintage Star Wars figures.
Oh no.
When I say my mother relit that fire in my ass when I saw that. I let my son do whatever he wanted, play whatever when I saw him on the floor on the carpet in her room playing with my 12-inch and my Darth Vader head case with the figures, I was like, no, you can't touch you. Dude, I didn't even know she had these. I had no idea my mother had them. I literally got back into the Star Wars mode and build up another collection just for him. I think when I remarried in 2020, I left him everything. I think it was like 4,000 figures.
Wow.
The whole entire Kenner line from 77 to the Return of the Jedi, which was 83.
Wow.
I left them all of that. I left them the whole Power of the Force, every ship, every play set, everything that they made. I bought every variation of a figure. If there was 20 Hans, I had 20 Hans.
Wow.
When I remarried, I was like, listen, I'm gonna leave you the apartment. I'm leaving it furnished. I just got brand new furniture, so don't worry about it. And I'm also leaving you my Star Wars collection. He was like, word? He ain't give a shit about the apartment. He ain't care about the furniture. He ain't care about nothing. He was like, you leaving me everything, right? I was like, I'm leaving you everything. I said, it's all packed up. It's all put up in the closets. Everything's binned up, labeled. You know what's what in every box. And that's it, man. It's been, a new ride for me with the Hot Toy line.
No, that's awesome. So now question. You've been around obviously for a very long time. How do you feel about companies, in now, just very quickly, so Will could go, about companies like InArt or companies like J&D coming in, doing what they're doing?
I think they're full of themselves. There's no reason why you're going to charge me what you're charging because you invented a silicone head. I don't give a shit. It don't cost that much to make it. I bought that Morbius
Yes.
fishbone. It has a magnetic base, and it's actually better than from what I understand. Because I don't have the NR Joker in hand, but I can tell you that this base for the Morbius I bought from Fishbone is a lot better
Yeah.
than the NR magnetic base.
Yeah. It's
So you want to boast about quality, but I don't see it when I seen a lot of people that I know that I chat with complain about their Joker arm falling off. The guns are too light. They got to go on eBay and buy a plastic gun just so that the arm stays up. I mean, you can't say you're going to charge me X amount of dollars for that. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
Damn.
No, it's true.
Nah.
But thank you for that, my friend. We have next, we got Will the Thor. For those who don't know, this is the Thor. Welcome, my friend.
What's up, everybody?
My man flexing with it.
What's good?
What's
Ooh,
good?
look at that Galactus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I got a lot of old
That's a
stuff.
big boy.
Yeah, I'm the
Big
same boat as
boy.
this guy, man. It's been collected since '77. I got all the Star Wars. I ain't giving them to my son. But I got the ships, the sets, everything. Great condition. They're put away. Man, yeah. Fabs knows I collect Marvel Legends still, but only the comic book base. I don't buy anything MCU. Even with Hot Toys, I don't. It's got to look really.
The
good
only
for me.
Marvel line I ever collected was the 90s Toy
Yeah.
Biz X-Men line
I have
for my
all
son.
of those.
Yeah, my son has that.
I have
all
all
of them.
the original Fing Fang Foom,
Yeah.
the Marvel Legends Fing Fang Foom. I have all that. I had so much of it. I had to get a 10x10, put everything in there.
Sheesh.
That's the HasLab Galactus?
Yeah, that's the HasLab. I got the Sentinel too.
Okay.
He's,
Wow, okay.
He's in storage too. I'm about to start charging this guy fucking rent. And, the Razor Crest. I got all that shit.
Yeah, I
My
want to
toys,
take that.
I pretty much just collect Star Wars. The Mandalorians, the old school stuff I missed out on. I started late also like Nefty in 2019. Then I started seeing everybody getting into it with their COVID money and stuff like that. But yeah, I always wanted to get into the Hot Toys, but in the beginning I didn't know a lot about them, even though they looked good. But it looked like to me it was almost like statuish for a while. I didn't really know about it. And plus, I was working, but once I got into them, it was a wrap, dude. It was a wrap. You can't compare them, man. It's like he said, it's high end. You know, the vehicles take a lot of space, so.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, man. G.I. Joe, all that stuff, man. If I buy any more vehicles, I'll be sleeping in a fucking box in front of my house. So I gotta watch myself. I'm also retired in YPD like Nefty.
Hey, God bless.
I've been retired since 2010.
Hey, Neff, what department did you work out of?
I was the commanding officer of the 4-1 squad.
Oh, okay.
So I was in charge of the detective. So homicide, robbery, sexual, anything like that, I'm coming in, bro.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah,
that's why I got all this white hair, bro. Oh man, bro.
I got all this white hair because of the 52nd precinct.
Yeah, bro.
It's different now, man. Felicia is different. God knew what he was doing when he made us retired when we did.
Yeah.
It's a different world now.
I missed the whole riot and the COVID issue because again, I got out in 2019 when it was crazy. Yeah,
I got out 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been gone for a while. I just went back to work doing a little security, taking care of the Jews, making sure the Palestinians don't come in and blow the fucking school up.
The wife is making the big money now. My wife is an attorney at the Port Authority of New York, New Jersey. At the Freedom Tower. Yeah,
all right.
So, she used to be a prosecutor, and now she's making big money. You know, 25th floor of the Freedom Tower, and you know I got insurance, bro. I tell my wife all the time. You know.
So, Will, question. Now, same question for you. How do you feel? You know, being around as long as you have. You know, how do you feel about companies like J&D? You know, with the pricing and their quality as well.
I don't have a problem with other people coming in. I think when there's other toy lines, competition is good, but not at those prices. You know what I mean? Those prices are a little too crazy for me.
They isolate themselves like that.
Yeah, it's just a bit much. And then I hear all these people that paid so much money for some jazzing stuff like the 66 Batmobiles, and they have little imperfections. I know it's a small kind of mom and pop store, so to speak, but that's unacceptable. You're taking $2,000 from me. I want $2,000 worth of what I paid for.
Facts.
You know,
Yep.
I don't want it to say Fat Man. I wanted to say Batman.
I'm learning that right now. I'm learning that right now, bro. I'm going through that right now.
That's what I'm saying. I hear all these horror stories. I'm like, that's not right, man. But even with the Hot Toys, like what I liked about it was how most of the collection retained its value back in the day.
Yeah.
And then it is true that COVID was a problem. A lot of people were buying more than what they should have bought. They inflated the prices, devalued a lot of the stuff. But Hot Toys has a little bit with doing that too, putting out so many reissues.
Yeah.
I was scared to buy
That
certain
and
Star Wars
the
figures because
overproducing.
I didn't mind paying more because it was a high value, like a Farm Luke or something like that, paying the extra money to get it because it was worth a little something. But then you're almost afraid to buy it, and then they reissue it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I collect just to collect. I don't buy like, oh, I'm going to sell this later. You know, I'm buying it because I want it.
Have you noticed
But-
all the Hans and Chewie going up for sale in groups as
Yeah.
of the other day? Because of the 3PO picture, like
Yeah.
people don't sell your OT line until you have a guarantee.
I don't
No,
have
and
the
that's
3PO,
why I
so
said-
I jumped on that one. Everybody was jumping on that Attack of the Clones, which looks fantastic.
Yes.
But I was waiting out for a gold one. I was, and we
Yeah,
got
I got
it.
the
I'm
Attack
happy
of the
I'm getting
Clone.
it.
I'm not fond of it. Nah.
I'm good with the gold one. For me,
Listen,
I'm good.
I got my Tamashii Nations 3PO, and
That looks sick.
Wow.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That looks
Is that
I'm
the
hoping
proper
that this
scale,
Return of
though?
the Jedi is nice.
Is that going to be
Yeah.
the proper scale next to the episode 2 one? I feel like it would be a lot smaller, no?
What, the Tamashii?
The Tamashii Nation.
His size look good with the R2.
I don't know. Actually, I could just I have both Tamashii, the R2 and 3PO.
Oh, nice.
And I love them both over any version of the Hot Toys. Like the R2D2, first of all, he's full diecast.
Yeah.
With Hot Toys, you only get the dome that's diecast.
Just the dome, yeah.
You know, R2 is diecast from dome to rolling wheels. He's full metal. C3PO as well.
Wow.
So I mean, the quality on those I think are a lot better
Yeah.
than the Hot Toys. And when I got the 3PO Attack of the Clones, I was not too thrilled with it. And same for the R2. I just got rid of the R2.
I got the R2. I didn't have one, so you know, the Tamashii one was pretty expensive. I was real close to buying one because that one looks really nice. Whoever got
It's
it,
good. It's good.
you know,
it's
props.
good.
But
it's
I
got
looked at it
lights.
like,
It's got
should I get
sound.
the
It just doesn't have the remote
CDPO
control.
or buy food. You know, so it was a tough choice.
But
Guys, I just want to get into
that Return of the Jedi was a must have. I think it just felt more on the line of that's more my 3PO than the Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, same here.
You
Old
know,
school,
so
OG,
One
man.
second.
You know how it is.
I just want to get into this real quickly. So Anthony looks like he purchased 2 memberships and gifted them. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I don't know who got them, but whoever you are very lucky.
nice man. Nice man.
I got mine from Lane. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Lobot.
exactly.
I call him Lobot. He looks like Lobot. Hey, he looks like
Thank you
Lobot,
for
that guy.
So now we got TK Magic Shop. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for
TK.
being here. Thank you for being a member. So same thing goes for you. How long have you been around? I see a decent sized collection back there. So tell us a little bit about everything.
Okay, so for me, it started like with Legos, believe it or not. I had a collection of Legos. I had like the Millennium Falcon. I donated it all before I knew what the value would end up being. And then a few years later, I started having kids. I started collecting like Kenner and stuff. But I always felt like crap that I gave away those Legos. So I guess that's what kind of made me get into like Hot Toys, because I was like, I want to look for something high end. Lego's cool, but like that'll be for my kids. I want something for me. So I think 2018, I was looking into Stormtroopers, and I bought one.
Wait, question. Did you just say my kids?
Yes, my
Are
kids.
you not 20 years old?
No, no. I actually, so I'm 33, which is
Wow.
crazy.
I just thought you were 20 years old.
No, me and my wife have a blended family. We have 6 kids.
Whoa!
Oh,
God.
Hey,
Yeah.
in basketball,
33 turning
technical.
66 by the end of next week.
We have a team. We have a
In
team.
basketball, that's a technical.
It's a squad. We can't fit in only certain vehicles, so like we need a GMC or bigger, basically. Like it's
Yikes.
Damn.
Yeah, God bless though, man. God bless.
But yeah, no,
As
we
well.
we met in nursing school, me and my wife, and she had 3 daughters. I had a daughter, and then we came together and had 2 sons.
God bless.
But I
Nice.
call them all my kids because I'm
Those are your
basically
kids,
their dad.
man. Those are
Yeah,
your kids.
Absolutely.
their dad.
Absolutely.
But the 2 oldest, they're going off to college next year, so I'm excited.
Mm.
2 down, 4 to go.
So
do you
collecting
remember?
wise,
Do you remember what the first line you were collecting
yes.
is? What was it?
It was a regular TK Stormtrooper, and I got it, and I didn't even want to open it from the box. I was so scared. I was like, oh shit. So I sold it without even taking it out of the box.
Oh, wow.
And I regretted that. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I do that? Excuse my language. So then I purchased again the same exact thing for like $80. I got it on eBay. I was like, what the hell, is this real? And it came and it was. And then that's what got me hooked. I was like, wow. Like I opened it, I started messing around with it. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I should wear gloves. Like now I see people wear gloves. I'm like messing with the figures. I'm like, I could do stop motion with these. Like these are cool. So I started like a little stop motion thing where it was just Marvel Legends and stuff because they're very easy to articulate. But then I'm like manipulate the joints and stuff. But then I'm like, you know what? Hot Toys actually would look crazier. Like that video I sent in the group chat. So that's gonna be my goal is eventually to, when I'm ready, make videos like
Yeah,
that.
that was cool. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that Batman video was dope.
That was really good. Yeah.
that's what I
That was
want to do.
dope as hell, man.
Now,
Yeah,
TK,
thanks.
if you were to
Yes.
pick one figure from your collection right now, what would be like your favorite figure of everything you own right now?
Okay,
Hot
that's
Toys.
easy. That's easy.
Which one?
It's Miles, the first one, because he's so posable, and I feel like I don't have to worry about the material because it's very stretchable. And second, I would say is DX19 because I got it and it's like I know it's not posable, but it's so nice. It's so clean, and I do like it.
Out of all the figures, that's your favorite.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So before I forget, please hit that like button. There's 27 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Also, hello, Harold. Thank you for being here, my friend. Let me say hello to a couple of people. Michael, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Where'd you go? I just saw you. Where's Michael? I just saw Michael. Michael.
Yeah, getting old, man.
Yeah, I didn't even know. He just literally just saw him and disappeared. Where's Michael? Michael. Oh, here he is. Thank you for being here, Michael. So guys, so now we're going to get into obviously some figures. We're going to go over obviously some of the things that were announced. So I want to get your opinion, guys. Also, I don't know where Patrick went. Patrick just disappeared. Patrick, if you're in here, I don't know what happened. Log back in. Let me see if he messaged me because he just completely went out. Let me see. Oh, yep, he did. Sorry, my network is not working. All right, my friend. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're going to get into some of the announcement that we've had, and the first one is going to be probably the biggest one of the year so far.
Hell yeah.
It's Han Solo from the, I believe, the Return of the Jedi, was it?
Yes, sir. That's Return of the Jedi.
The Endor
Endor,
Flasher.
yeah.
So I'm going to start. Let's start from the bottom up. So we're going to start with Will. Will, let us know. You know what happened when. What were you doing? If you remember when you saw the announcement, what did you think? What went through your head? How did you feel about it? Are you getting it?
I'm getting it. I'm definitely getting it. Where was I? I don't want to say where I was at. Same raincoat. But no, I'm definitely getting it, man. I missed out on the Hans. Like I said, I was late to the game, but I like the fact how you could take off the trench and almost have the episode 4 type look. But yeah, I like it. I'm definitely getting it, man, for sure.
TK
already pre-ordered.
Yes, definitely getting it. Where I was, I don't remember, but I was like, yo, I was very excited. But
I'm glad I said I wasn't in the tub.
Definitely not in the tub. But I'm definitely getting it. I'm very excited. I know people say like the hair, I don't care. Like it looks good to me. I'm just excited to pose it around and take pictures. Yes, I'm definitely getting it. I want Chewie. I need to get Chewie again because I saw
Black Santa. Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
Will, rate it 1 to 10 real quick for me.
For me?
Yeah.
With a little gel, I give it no, I don't. The hair doesn't bother me. I'm sure Hot Toys will touch it up a little bit, but don't go
Yeah.
too crazy with it. In my opinion, it looks fine. I'd give it at least a 9.
Right? TK,
9, definitely.
9.
Yeah.
Rob, tell us.
There was a day one PO for me. Went to work, sipping my coffee, started looking through all the posts, saw it, shit, went straight to Collector Zone, dude. I paid like $271 for it.
Oh man. Yeah, so tell I don't really know Collector Zone, I don't know anything about them. You've talked to me about them. Tell them a little bit about, your experiences with them, because obviously there are people here who may have heard but don't really know anything. It sounds like you've had very, very good
I've
experiences.
had nothing but positive experience, man. Like it's
Right, so let them know.
I don't mind dropping my cash with them. Seriously. I got my barks. I got both of my bark speeders for like 1,001. The discount code he threw out there took off like damn near 250.
Wow.
I was like, yes. I bought my wife the Gandalf the White with what's the horse's name? Shadowfax. And I bought the ATRT. They both came out to like $700.
Oh wow.
Listen, Sideshow's good. I don't like buying overseas. I stay away from it. One experience is enough for me. I don't want the hassle and the stress. I live in Bronx, so I got enough of that shit.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go get your refund, right?
Now, how's it?
I totally took a whole loss on it, man. I took a whole loss. The pre-order was like delayed so much. The time framing for me to even try to dispute expired. Like, you know what? It's fine. Go ahead, go about your business. Once is enough for me. You just lost a customer. Happy trails. Collector Zone, I've never, ever, ever, ever had a problem. I heard of him through, I know you all heard of Jetta Patrol. I heard of him through him. I went, I checked it out. I joined the Facebook group. He shoots out codes on a regular basis. Like right now, he's got this code for either in stock or pre-orders. If you order one thing, it's 22% off. You order two things, it's 23. I mean, dude, you want to save money? Go to Collector Zone.
How's the customer service?
Awesome. I've never had a problem. I'm telling you, when I was waiting for my Magic cases to come from Comic Concepts, I got tired of waiting. So I ordered 2 through Marcos. And only one showed up, and the other one was being sent back. And when I notified him through Messenger real quick, he sent me another message. You got one coming in. He not even an issue, no nothing. Yo, Marcos, this is coming back towards you. It never came to my door. It says the package was damaged. He was like, "Oh fuck, no worries. I'm taking care of you," and shipped out the next one the next day. It got here within a week.
Good.
That's awesome. No, that's good to know. But that's why I asked, because again, I don't know anything about them. And
he's good, man. Like, he's good. He'll never give you a problem. Trust me.
Yeah. It was Comic Concepts too, by the way. It wasn't Collector Zone. We chatted in the room, and I said it was Collector Zones I had an issue with one time with a delay. It wasn't Collector Zone, so I stand corrected.
It was Comic Concepts, right? Yeah. See, this is where I ordered my cases from, and it took 17 months, and I had issues with the front framing. All the front framing for the plexiglass, all the magnetic framing, there was no threading for me to attach the side bars.
Yeah.
So I went direct to Brian, and I was like, this and that. I showed him pictures, videos, everything. He sent me a whole brand new set of front frames for all 3 of my 110s.
That's awesome.
Dude, sent me the same problem though. It took literally 18 and a half months for everything to be settled out.
That's crazy.
Yikes.
I will never go to Comic Concept again.
Yikes.
Comic Concept, never again. I would listen. I got rewards with them.
Fab knows the story.
Yeah,
never gonna happen, man. It's never gonna happen. If I'm dropping money like that, I want great and understanding customer service, man.
Sure. Absolutely.
Now let's get back to Han. So how do you feel about Han? What obviously you said you're getting him. Rate him 1 to 10, and how do you feel overall?
Well, overall, I think he looks good. I mean, the sculpt is what it is, and of course, Hot Toys they're definitely going to tweak that out. That hair could do a little tweaking, especially in the back. Just something about it just puffs out too much. But I'm confident with Hot Toys. with the competition out there, which I'm glad they did come out, these other companies, because all it did was just wake up the beast.
Right.
You know what I mean? So by the time we get this in hand, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, stop looking at me like that,
Stop looking at me like that. All right. So Nefty, same thing for you. How do you feel about the character? How do you like the figure? Rated 1 to 10.
Definitely. Day one pre-order, I dropped 224 points that I had in Sideshow, so I owe like $89 on it.
Nice.
It's definitely. I feel like a 9. I do share the same sentiment that if they can work a little on the hair, but not too much, don't because we've seen scenarios that we see the prototype and then the final product, and we're like, going crazy.
Right.
So but definitely a day one pre-order. I went through Sideshow because I had all those points, and I said, yeah, let me drop it on this guy, and I would definitely say a 9. A 9.
Yeah.
I was at the drive-through of McDonald's in the morning with my kids, and I started screaming when I saw that, and they're like, "What's going on?" Yeah. So it was a day one pre-order, definitely.
I can't.
Everybody's ordering off the value meal today.
Yeah, they were like, "What's going on, Dad? What's going on?" I'm like, "You're not gonna understand."
Nothing.
That's so funny.
And it works for me because I have the original Han, and now I have it with the Jazz Inc. Millennium Falcon. So now I have another Han to play with,
Wow,
No, that's
True.
crazy.
I
Now,
regret selling my Han and Stormtrooper disguise.
Oh, I don't have that. That's
I
amazing.
regret getting rid of it, man.
It's a
That
grail.
one's kicking me in my ass so
they'll
hard.
come
I
around.
want
They'll
that
come
shit
back.
so bad.
Yeah,
I
I've seen some come up.
sold 2 sets of those. I sold 2 sets of Han.
Yeah, but you won't sell me a Hoth hand.
All right, guys. So as you can see, a new Spider-Man from the video game Spider-Man 2
Sick.
came out.
So
This is the Peter Parker Superior Suit figure. As you can see, newly
Wicked.
designed legs, different color, different style, different look. So let's start with Nefty. Nefty, how do you feel about something like this?
Definitely coming home, as I mentioned before. I collect also video game. I have a video game line, so I already have all the other Spideys via video. So this is definitely coming home, and I play the game. Me, my son. So yeah, definitely this is going to be added to the Venom, the Advanced Spidey suit, the other Black Spider-Man suit. So this is definitely coming home, and it's a done deal with me.
Now, speaking of the leg specifically, right? This is going to be the third of the video game, right? The third set of legs from that video game. Obviously, not everybody has the room to display these figures with all these legs, right? They're going to take up a lot of space. How do you feel about that? Are you planning on displaying every single one with the legs, or are you going to have to sacrifice the legs to have them in your display?
I sacrificed the legs. Like when I get this one, the Spidey Advanced suit, I'm not using those legs. I'll be using I'll be having this character with these legs because it's unique too. It's actually much more different than the other legs with the Spidey Advanced suit because that one is a different color. Correct. This one is a different design altogether. Correct. So this one gets displayed. I know I have the Avengers Spider-Man with those legs, which are golden color.
Yes.
That goes with my Avengers set. But in the video game department, I'll take off the legs off the current Advanced Spider suit, and I'll keep this character with the legs. Yeah,
makes sense. What would you rate this?
I'm gonna say, it looks good to me. I'm enamored with it, so it's perfect for me.
So 10.
Yeah, 10.
All right, Rob.
If I was a Marvel collector, this would be a must-have. This is really a bad ass version for a suit. The colors, the contrast, the pop, those legs. It's a great looking figure. I wouldn't jump down that rabbit hole. I'm in a big hole already with the Star Wars line. And then I opened up another hole, and I said, you know what? I want to do some die cast, and I opened up another rabbit hole that I can't stop falling in. I'm not jumping down no more, but yeah, if I did Spider-Man, this would definitely be a must-have. I rate this one. I give it a 10. It's awesome, man. That's a badass looking figure.
TK.
To the point where you get that little voice on your shoulder. Do it.
He said voice.
It's like, no, I can't. Do it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's bad, man. To whoever gets it, man, it's gonna look good in the collection. And out of all the Iron Spiders and all the Spider-Man with the legs, this will be the one that I put with the legs.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yes.
That color makes
That it stands out a lot, man. That's badass, man.
TK, go ahead.
I'm definitely getting it to go with the Venom. I may not even do the other display, which most people probably will, with Venom and Miles and Peter. Instead, do this with Venom. And I'm crazy. I'll just put it anywhere. I'll put it out and just have it like fully displayed where like Venom's choking him or something. Like I'm very excited.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
10. It's a 10.
10.
It's a 10. Yeah. It's a 10.
Will.
Who cares? No, I had to throw Modoc Mike in there. Oh, shut up. It looks amazing. It really does.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
It looks great. But for me, it's a pass. I don't collect the video game characters, but it does look amazing. If I had to rate it, I'd give it at least a 9. It does look amazing. As for the legs, I know it's not going to sound very popular. I fucking hate the legs. I hate every time I see that. I say, stop with the Doc Ock shit. That's Doc Ock's thing, you know. But I get it. It looks great. But
Guillermo, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
It's a pass.
You're passing on this.
Yeah.
Patrick, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey.
So we're
Sorry,
going
my
over-
my network is not working. So
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, my friend. So now we're talking about the Superior suit. What do you think about the suit? How do you like the suit? Are you getting the figure? And rate it 1 to 10 for us, please.
I quite like these figures. I think it's decent. I didn't play the game, and I think it's very cool. But I won't get it because I'm not a really Spider-Man guy, and yeah, I
What
rate
is your
this figure about 8/10. Yeah.
nice? What is the one line that you collect the most of? Like, what is your favorite line?
My favorite line for now is Star Wars. I mostly collect Star Wars, but not the OT. It's the others. Yeah,
So prequel and sequel?
yeah.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. All right, guys. So next up, we have the new. So we have C-3PO from the Return of the Jedi, right? So obviously we got the episode 2 already, diecast, beautiful figure. Well, let's start with Patrick. Patrick, are you getting any of these? Obviously you said not OT, right?
No.
But are you getting any of this at all? Is this appealing to you in any way?
Yeah, basically, this really tempted to get it because it's diecast and it's the gold version. So yeah, I really tempted to get it, but really, I don't think the price will keep on the higher. I think this price will drop, so I will take it for a decent price. If
So
it,
guys,
yeah.
for those who don't know, Patrick lives in the UK. And he's very into, like, pricing and stuff like that. He knows what websites are going to be lower. So he's very, very deep into that stuff as well. So that's why, and I talk to him a lot. He tells me a lot of stuff that goes on in Hong Kong and stuff. So thank you for that, my friend. Let's go to Will. Will.
You know I'm getting it. I don't got it, so I'm getting it. I like it. I'm definitely getting it. I give it, for me, it's a 9 also. It's gonna go with the R2 I got, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have the Tamasi. So
Did you get the episode 2 one or no?
no.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
I was gonna get it, but then I was like, I don't need that shit. Looks good. I want the gold one. Why am I gonna settle? I'm gonna get a fucking spray can of paint. I want what I want. You know what I mean?
So rate this 1 to 10.
9. I like it.
TK.
With the fucking eye popping out,
TK.
I'm getting it. I like it a lot. I need C-3PO and I need R2.
That looks nice.
That's
Thank
right.
you. So
That's
I
crazy.
put this up because to
That
let you
looks
guys
nice.
know this does not mean reissue, just so you
No.
guys understand. Okay.
Yeah.
And this
I
is the
just
photo
feel
that
like
got everybody selling Hanan and Chewy right now.
right. It's
Yeah.
don't do that to yourselves. This does not mean reissue whatsoever. This is every single figure that's already been out for years. Obviously, they're taking the picture because they're finally making C3PO to go with the picture and to go with the rest of the figures. So this does not mean reissue. So if you guys are selling thinking that that's coming, again, doesn't mean that they're never coming, right? It's still they're still able to be made. It's just when, right? It's only a matter of time, but not. I can tell you, it's not anytime soon,
If
right?
you're selling, DM this name. DM this name if you're selling.
Oh my
Act
god!
now. I'll throw in a free cheese sandwich.
Act now, he said.
Booking style.
There you go,
Rob,
man.
Rob, what do you think?
Oh, dude, you already know. This was day one for me. It's a 3PO OT line. Yeah, I could throw this with the Endor scene. I could throw this with the Jabba scene. Yeah, man. This was a must have.
Hell
This
yeah.
was the 3PO that I was. This is what they should have gave us before the Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
They should have gave us this one instead. I want to get in that Attack of the Clones, and I don't know what to do with it. This was a day one for me, and I was like, finally, and with the option of with Salacious Crumb with the eye out, yeah, man, that's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
question for you: do you think that Hot Toys? I think they will eventually. Do you think that Hot Toys will make a solid gold chrome C3PO, like with no weathering, with none of that?
There's a possibility they could. I wouldn't put it past them, but I wouldn't even get it. I got the
Oh, you
Tamashi
wouldn't?
Nation. No, I got the Tamashi Nation one,
Right.
so I'm cool with that. So to have this one added, that would be great, and that's about it. I think for 3PO, I'm good with the Tamashi Nations and
Yeah.
this one here. I don't see myself having to need another one.
If they make
One
a mold,
one
would
with
you get the
weathering with the gold and one clean. I'm straight, man. I could do a ceremony scene. Whatever, man. This is for me. It's a 10,
if they make them all, would you get them all?
probably, because I'm a completionist.
Gotta go
Well, I don't-
Pokemon on them.
See, that's my
Gotta collect
curse,
them all.
man. This is my curse. This is why in less than 3.5 years, I had every single Star Wars figure out. Like I went all in on the OT line. I
Yeah.
wasn't playing. I paid 900 for the Han and Chewie.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I was going all in. I didn't care. That was the line that I needed to complete. I wanted it. I did it. I got the whole Empire line. I'm straight, man. Like I
Nice.
got everybody. I got my OT Empire line. I got my OT A New Hope line. I'm good. I got all the layers, Hoth, the Bespin. I'm straight, man. Like
which
I'm
one?
good.
Which one out of these is your favorite, Rob?
Which one out of these is my favorite? It would be the episode 6, 3 to 6.
Episode 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
I'm not a fan of that red arm. That
red on.
that wired out 3PO. You can keep that.
Oh, you don't like the episode 1?
Oh, that's classic.
Nah, that's
Sick.
that's 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 not my 3PO. That's more my
Doesn't
son's
speak to you.
3PO.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
was
see what you're saying. I see what you're
that was
saying.
Yeah,
like,
they look great. It's gotta
They look
speak
good.
to
It's
you.
just not what I hold to my heart.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
This
Now,
is my heart right here. It's Return of the Jedi.
now Nefty.
Yeah. Definitely
Oh.
coming home. Definitely coming home. I have the Java sideshow set with Bit Fortuna and Bosch Slayer, the sideshow version of it.
Nice.
So I'll be able to put this one with the eye popping into the Java display. I have also the sideshow gold one in the Millennium Falcon and the episode 2 one. I have it with my Dooku. Soon I'm gonna have the what's it called the Padme and Anakin coming in. So that'll be my episode 2 display on it. But yeah, definitely coming home.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, guys, one last topic that I think is very interesting, and I think you guys will also like talking about it. And I feel like there should be some fans of that IP in here as well. We're going to talk about this guy. I think it's kind of important. So, any Beetlejuice fans in here?
My wife. She was talking about this last night.
She saw that Sideshow made this.
Yeah, she went online. She was like, "Oh wow, yeah." So she went and waitlisted herself for the Clint Eastwood. And she's yeah, because I'm not buying her no more figures. That's it. I started the collection. Like if that's the case, like remember I had a detail. I mean a magic case set up with all her figures. Remember
Right.
the DCs and all her little It Mans and this and that. And I was like, listen, I got to evict your figures, man. You're not paying me rent on this case, man. I got figures I need to put out. But yeah, my wife wants this.
No, that's what, and I just found out. Shout out to Bobo. Apparently, it looks like Sideshow paid an actual, one of these artists to do the head sculpt. That's why it looks so good compared to the original one. The guy has it on his page as taking a picture of it as if he was making it. So it looks like they paid, they outsourced the head sculpt, which is a good
thing.
It's a great
because that last one looked like pea juice.
Look at that. Look at that. How horrible is
God,
that?
that's disgusting.
I thought that was the mayor of Chicago.
All right, so let's start with Patrick. Patrick,
Yep.
how do you feel about something like this? Is this interesting for you? Would you ever get this? Are you planning on getting it or not?
No, I never watched this movie.
Oh, you never watched a movie?
Never watch it, and I'm not a like horror movie guy. My mother is very scared of horror movie, so no, this is a pass for me. And I do think Sideshow, yeah, they get some artists to make the head sculpt, but the body is the important part because Sideshow body is really suck. I don't know they can stand like that without the stand. It's, yeah, so no, that's a pass for me.
Now, what about the fact that it's Michael Keaton, right? Obviously, everybody loves Batman. I'm going to assume you love Batman. The fact that it's
Yeah,
Michael
I
Keaton,
love Batman.
that doesn't matter for you?
If Michael Keaton, yeah, I will tempted to get it, but that really needs the Sideshow body need to really upgrade the body first because I am a guy that often will post it differently. So yeah, but really tempted to get the Michael Keaton.
I hear you. Yeah. No, I don't know if you guys understood what he said, but he's talking about the Sideshow has to worry about the bodies. They have to focus on the bodies because the bodies are the worst part of the figures.
I don't think they're ever going to address
The
that.
quality of the Sideshow that it always sucks, So thank you for that, my friend. Who's next? Let's see who is Will.
I'm getting it. I tried calling the wife, telling her, don't you like Beetlejuice? You want this? I'll get it for you. But I'm getting it. Even with the BG's hairdo, I like it.
The BG
I'm digging it. I'm definitely going to get it. I passed on, I missed out, I should say, a long time ago. I wasn't collecting them. But that other Beetlejuice looks like a lot of people are locked up.
TK.
But this one looks amazing. I'm definitely getting it.
So I like the movie. It's like classic. I don't know if I can get it just because of space wise, because I have to be very selective. Like,
Now what are you doing?
once I get more cases or magic case, whatever, then I can start doing the movie ones. But I have not yet really gone like.
Yeah, look at Bob. Look what Bob is saying. You're gonna see Sideshow price this like they bought a premium head sculpt too, because they did. They had it outsourced, so I think this thing is gonna be probably almost $300. What do you think? What do you think, TK? What do you think? What would you price this? If you're a Sideshow, what would you price this at?
I would make it like a Hano or the Hano line, like 180 maybe. Not trying to be disrespectful, but maybe like 200 at most. And then if it was 180, I would pick it up, honestly. And I would wait. I would just have it in a box sitting, waiting.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be 180.
No,
definitely not. Definitely not.
300. I like cheese on my hamburger fat.
Hello, everyone. I will catch you on the replay. You too, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good Sunday. Neft, so we know what Rob said. Nefty, what about you?
I've always been, suspect with Sideshow's body, but I gotta say that I was impressed with the Clint Eastwood line. I went with all the characters Clint Eastwood. The tailoring, the body was good.
Yeah.
So if they're going that route with this Beetlejuice, yeah, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it and add it to my movie line with the Ghostbusters. Probably I'll put them in the afterlife shelf.
You got the
True.
Blitzway Ghostbusters?
I'm sorry, what?
You got the Blitzway Ghostbusters or the
Yeah,
present?
I have the Blitzway Ghostbuster
Oh,
and the
man.
original car.
Oh man,
all of them with the original car, and I got the afterlife as well.
you're sitting on like $6,000 right there.
Yeah,
Just with that
That's
set.
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I might remind you that I won that Blitzway Zorro from you. And,
Yes,
and,
remember.
and it's
Oh,
amazing
wow.
because even before you had mentioned it, I noticed early in my collecting that Blitzway didn't remake
Anything,
pieces.
nothing. They've
So
never
when I got
done anything.
that would have been that's my second Blitzway that I acquired. I then also got the Coco Cobain that just came
Yes,
out now.
That's a great
and
figure
from
too.
pop culture in Australia because
Yeah.
everybody else was sold out.
Right.
And
No,
I took
that's
the
a great
chance-
figure.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
great
yeah,
figure. And Blitzway, like I mentioned yesterday, Blitzway is
yeah,
a great company. If you want value,
yeah.
buy everything Blitzway because they don't
Yeah,
remake anything.
Yeah,
you're right.
Universal Soldier.
Yeah, Universal Soldier. That set, oh my God.
Yeah.
That set is thousands right now. Thousands. Let me see what else I was gonna pull up. Yeah, let me pull up so this is what I wanted to show you guys. That's why I pulled this up. So as you can see, like I said, they hired somebody to make this sculpt like they do, like Hot Toys does, right? So they're trying to step up their game, right? In the sense of head sculpt wise, because again, the bodies are always trash. So look at what this looked like, and this was about 200 and change when it came out, okay? So think about what the new one is gonna be like, price wise, when they did what they
They're
did. So
going in our pricing.
exactly. Well,
Oh,
think about it. That's very true. Think about it.
because of them.
They're
Let's
making
sprinkle some
crap
of
product.
that dust on that price so it could shrink.
Because now they're like, yeah, we put money up to get a real person to do our head sculpt. So yeah, we're gonna get on to it.
Exactly. No, and Sideshow sells you licensed stuff for licensed pricing while giving you third-party bodies.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting. It's disgusting. So
Yeah.
let me catch up real quickly and see what you guys are saying. Getting for sure. I'm gonna get that Beetlejuice. Terrell, thank you for being here, my friend. Yeah, Blitzway good with likeness. They're very good with everything. The quality of the figures, the accessories, everything they make is very, very good. Looks like looks like inner joke. Unbelievable. That's the older one. The new Beetlejuice currently on pre-order on eBay, $3.99 plus tax and shipping. What?
That's crazy.
So that's obviously up, right? They upped it, but it's gotta be over $300.
$3.99. That's the carton of eggs.
Yeah, that's
Right.
crazy. That's insane.
And a small
You're
quarter.
welcome. J&D is the budget. is the budget line. That is a non-existent line. That doesn't even exist. All right, guys. So, anything you guys want to go over before we get out of here? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys want to share?
Join the members. Be a member.
Yeah,
You
guys.
can be on
Where's the crew,
FabsFigures.
people? Let's go.
Yep.
Let's get this real collective.
The incentives. These are the incentives. This is crazy. No one else does this. Who
Yeah,
else
put
does
the
that?
like button.
Yo, listen,
Push
you
the
guys
like
gotta
button.
continue listening to Airbag Aries and Fail the Fake and Cynics Man Mafia and all of that. Go right ahead. Sit there, listen to their stream. They just say the same shit over and over, just jumping back and forth into each other's screen. Like you could even see the boredom on some of their faces, the fact that they're not even interacting.
They're
Like,
texting on the side.
yo, dude, if you want to just talk shit, have fun, this is the spot, man. We're real collectors. We've been doing this shit since day one, since day of birth. I was born to be a Star Wars collector. It's in my freaking DNA. Like my game tag is True Sith. As you can see, I'm up here as True Sith. You know, I like to sign my name as Rob Vader. You know, like
Rob Vader.
like people look at me. This is your name? Like, yep, Rob Beta. Have a good one. Peace.
That's awesome.
So, Fab, what do you think is
You know,
next?
like this is a good community to be in. It's a truthful and honest community. There's no full of shitness here.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Very
saying? This is just people who want to collect and hear honest opinions, not a so-called collector standing behind his mic saying, yeah, I'm not gonna get this. And if that convinces you to not get something to do, you're in the wrong hobby, man. You need to be led by the hand and go somewhere else.
That's a very good point. We're in a community that we're looking to collect, right? So anybody
You know,
looking
like,
to turn you off from anything that doesn't make sense in this community. You know, it just doesn't.
it doesn't. It don't make sense, man. You can't tell me. All right, you're entitled to your opinion on something because we all are.
Right.
Not if you don't got it though. They're like, this
But
figure's
if
great.
you
I
don't have it, if
but it's
you're
great.
going to talk about it, present it during your stream, show me why I shouldn't buy this figure. Point out exactly. Is it because the button on the shirts don't stay fastened?
Yep.
Is it because the hand pops off? Is it because one arm is too loose and one knee don't? You know what I'm saying? Let me know exactly why I shouldn't buy this figure. Don't
show
say,
me
"Oh,
show me the same
yeah,
figure 6
nah, I'm
months
not
later
buying
that you
that."
still got it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like I was telling somebody the other day, yo, dude, like that whole squad, you're selling your whole collections. How are you a collector? You're selling everything. That's collecting? I sell a piece that just won't fit with my collection, but you're selling an entire line.
An entire line. Oh my god.
I don't get it. So I can't say that they're true collectors. I think they're just in this for the money grab. They got people already in their pockets. And brainwashing is fucked up, man. Like, I'm a self-thinker, I was born alone, I'm gonna die alone, I do alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Nobody tells me how to live my life.
100%.
Yes.
Now
Exactly.
I'm gonna go around real quickly. Uncarded brings up a good question. What are we getting from the new Hot Toys Dark Side line? Which again, they just teased it. Nobody knows anything. So
I
now
can't
we're gonna
wait. Let's
go
go sit
around.
all day.
Yeah, we're gonna go around, and then you guys are gonna tell us what you guys think, and then it's a wrap.
Ooh, I got
So,
opinions.
TK, let us know. Go ahead.
All right. Anything with Sim, I enjoy. I'm probably gonna pick up anything with red lightsabers that I have to take a CCFL and make some crazy stop motion. Yes, I want. I'm excited. Dark side. That's why I joined the 501st. That's why I was a stormtrooper. I love the dark side. This could literally go anywhere. Like I'm sure
Yep.
there'll be maybe some repeat figures. Like that'll be cool too. But I'm excited. I'm willing to just sit down for the ride. And last thing I'll say, I just have to say this is like the group is you guys got to be a member. Seriously, everyone in the group is we have different opinions on stuff. We talk to each other about it. It's like, oh, we hear each other out. It's not like, oh, just go screw off. Everyone talks to each other.
We're
You gotta
honest.
join. You gotta join. That's it.
We're
Thank
honest.
you for that, my friend. Will.
I'd like a Darth Plagueis and Malachus. Anything Sith would be great.
Yes, sir.
But that aside, I'm kind of hoping for a Blacker Santa with cornrows. That's just me. No, seriously. Anything Sith, Star Wars, I'm all in.
Patrick.
Everything is safe. A red lightsaber. All in for all the dark side.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks dark side. Red lightsabers.
Outside Anakin.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I can
Honestly, if this is going where I'm hoping it's going, Knights of the Old Republic line would be sweet, man.
Hell yeah.
I could see a Revan 2-pack, Jedi,
Revan. Yes.
Dark Side. I could see a
Light
Darth
side,
Maverick
Revan, both
coming.
of
I
them.
could see a Darth Revan. Oh man, I could see all of them coming, man. To have an army of all Siths, oh god, that would be so sick. Just
Patrick.
imagine.
I just got one question for Patrick. Patrick, if you had to pick one figure for Hot Toys to make right now, what would it be? The one figure that you want them to make more than anything?
one figure.
Modoc Mike.
That's a tough question.
Revan.
Modoc Mike.
I really need to think about it.
Okay, think about it. Think about it and let me know. Think about it. Let me know. Before we end the show, I'll get back to you. Nefty, what do
I
you
would
think?
say Darth Revan. You got to make that guy. I mean,
Yep.
but in the dark side line also, you got to start with Anakin as well. You know,
Yes.
I mean, he'll be the most modern Sith. You know, then you go backwards. You know,
What about Malgus?
yeah, Malgus too. You know, and Old Republic as mentioned before. But Darth Revan would be
Yeah,
the number
Darth
one for
Revan
me.
is going to be one sexy figure.
No, he has multiple looks. You
How
know,
about
so
a Nihilus?
Oh, I've only seen one.
Annihilus would be awesome.
Nihilus would be sick.
Nihilus, I seen Nihilus. Yeah.
I would love to have that dude in the collection, man. I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
buy a custom, do one of like $800. I was like, okay.
Annihilus with a little COVID mask. That's the way to go.
I said, okay. Check is in the mail.
Rooch in the house. What up? What up? True supporters, not fake ones. Like,
Oh my God. Just join. Just join.
all right,
Join
guys.
the crew, man.
So let's go. We're gonna go around one time, and then we're gonna say goodbye. So TK, whatever you need to say goodbye to everybody. Also, please share your social media, your channel if you have one, for everybody to follow you as well.
Yeah, so I just have YouTube. That's my social media. But I do stop motions and I'm gonna start doing them with the Hot Toys. So I'm gonna take time with these. I'm gonna make them probably like every few months, but I'm gonna make them more legitimate. So if you haven't seen, the last thing I'll say is the Hot Toys video on Hot Toys page. Just look at that. I won't probably be that crazy with it because that probably takes years and I just started, but that's what I want to do. So if you like that stuff, check out my page.
That's awesome.
We'll do.
Will,
We'll
let them know. Will, let them know.
Oh, Instagram. That's it. I don't get around.
So it's the Thor 2941.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so guys, follow him at the Thor 2941. Patrick, where can they find you if you have any social media?
No, because I'm not playing any other social media. I just use Facebook and Instagram to chat
Gotcha.
everything,
Okay.
but I don't post anything on there a lot.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. All right. Thank you, my friend. We have who is next? We got Rob.
now it's nothing.
You can catch me here live on FabsFigures all the time because I do not have my own socials. I'm ghost, man. I'm just a follower.
All right. So you don't have
I just like to just join groups, collect, share thoughts, see other people's collections. You know, I'm not really into all of the social media thing. You know, I'm old school, man. Listen,
All
it
right.
took me a minute to do the Facebook thing. You know, like my wife had to bend my arm and say that. You know, so I'm just a collector. I enjoy seeing people's collections, and I enjoy certain groups. And this is probably one of the best groups I've been in.
Thank you for that. And Nefty, last but not least.
Yeah, no, Nefty007 on Facebook. That's all I have, you know. And all I do is collect. I get out of my wife's hair, you know, being retired. This is all I do. Don't work or anything. Just collect a paycheck and then watch my kids grow up, you know. That's it.
That's it.
And,
Enjoy
and
life, my
Fabs,
brother.
Fabs, one more thing. Thank you again for putting this together and what you do to the community.
Fabs.
You know, like I mentioned before, man, this takes a lot of work. I know behind the scene, you got to get it. You have your own life, your own, you know, job, family, and you put this together, you know, and then it's appreciated. Thank you.
No,
Yes,
We're
sir.
acupuncture.
guys, I appreciate you guys for always supporting and being here. I appreciate all of you guys as always, and that's why, you know, I love doing this. Like I said, the moment it feels like work, I'm out. This is my passion.
You have said that.
This is my
You have said
passion.
that.
I love this. I enjoy this. If I didn't, believe me, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't have lasted because, again, I never got into YouTubing because it wasn't my thing. Now that I'm in it, you know, I'm not a full YouTuber because I don't even know how to work any of it. But just being able to go on with you guys is all I need, and that's why
That's all is necessary. All that other editing and all that other stuff, that's just for show, man. You know, keep
White
it simple.
noise.
Simplicity is always best.
Well, you also
Yes.
another thing is, you know, you gotta put the smokes and mirrors when you really don't have anything to show for anything. You know what I mean? So you have to get visuals when you don't have a collection. You know what I mean? It's that simple.
And where's Thule? Where's Thule?
Well, Tully
Hooray!
Tully didn't make it because he actually had to go to church, believe it or not. He was all stressed out yesterday. I said,
You
no,
know
I
what?
said, and he's also
That's
1
awesome.
hour behind. So I felt bad, but you know, it's not going to be the
That's
last one.
awesome.
We'll have him on.
Yes.
But guys,
Listen, I was stressing. I wasn't gonna make it. I had to tell my barber, yo, there's 50 for you if you get me out of here on time, bro.
all right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right,
Peace
brother.
out, collectors.